So I'm just casually scrolling through Twitter and I came across this tweet over here. This tweet is basically a tier list from Karma over on Twitter. Now there's two things in particular that are really bad about this tier list. Let's start off with the first one. Number one, firstly and foremostly, Trunks, the boy Dokkan Fest Trunks, is way too high on this list. Why? Because Turles is better than him. The androids are definitely better than Trunks. The androids are better than Turles, quite frankly. And then Kale, I would argue, is better than Trunks. Trunks and Kale you can put in a similar tier, so I wouldn't have too much of an issue with them going either way. But as a minimum, Turles and the androids should be above Trunks. And the only reason why I personally have Trunks, and well, the only reason I've got Kale so low is because of her restrictions. And the reason I've got Trunks so low is because not only is he restricted, his restricted guard only is at 50%. So not only is it conditional, it's only 50%. So honestly, I do think Kale is better than Trunks. That's what I will say right now. But for a fact, Turles and the androids are better than them. But then there's one more Dokkan Fest missing from this list. You probably have already guessed it. But where is God Goku? Because if you look at the top, we've got Piccolo Jr. Mwah, perfection. Then Tech Goku. And then it's Gohan and Piccolo. God Goku as a minimum are number 2 or 3. But not only does this person not have God Goku in top 3, he's not number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, surely he is 9, no 10? Not even 10, he's not even mentioned. This is the worst tier list I've ever seen. God Goku is missing, which is the worst thing ever. And then even if you had God Goku at number 2 or 3, the fact that Trunks is that high is a garbage take. So this is a garbage tier list. But let's move on. If you could only keep one 2023 Dokkan Fest, who will you choose? Well, actually, I'll make this interesting. If I could only keep one, or alternatively, if I could only get rid of one, what would my answers be to that? Number one, the one that I would keep to answer this question, I would keep Piccolo Jr. And then the one that I would get rid of is either Kale, because it's Kale, or Trunks, because he's garbage. It would have to be one of those two. I've got a bias against Kale, so I'm gonna get rid of Kale and keep Piccolo Jr. That is my answer to his question, and that is the answer to my question. Moving on. Gohan and Piccolo are not, and I repeat, are not better than God Goku. I think at this point most people will definitely agree with me, and by most people I want to say 90+% of people would agree with me that God Goku is better than Gohan and Piccolo. Gohan and Piccolo are decent, but God Goku is easily the superior unit. You guys let me know what you think, but I do feel like most people would agree with me that God Goku is better. Honestly, all the fusions are awesome. If you take Kefla out of this, I would agree, but Kefla being there, no, not all fusions are awesome. Replace Kefla with Gotenks and that would be significantly better. But let's move on. Yes, with each day that passes, we are getting one day closer to the brand new Dragon Ball Hero celebration, and this is about to be the epitome of hype. I can't wait for it, because not only are we getting all of these, we're also getting Super Saiyan 4 Broly Limit Breaker, and then also the Dark Evolution Blue Vegeta, or whatever that form is called. Gogeta vs Broly is the best animated fight in Dragon Ball. Do I agree? Honestly, I would have to probably agree with that. This fight, the animation was definitely on point, and both of these characters definitely deserve some brand new representation in Dokkan, but as standalone units, because I always say this, but we still don't have a standalone full power Broly in the game, and nor do we have a standalone Gogeta Blue, and both of them are definitely something that we do need. What is your favourite Dragon Ball movie? My favourite transformations were, well, obviously Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, But my favourite movie has to be Gogeta vs Broly, because that is, in my opinion, the best Dragon Ball movie. It wasn't perfect, but I would have given it like a 8.5 out of 10 to a 9. It was definitely really good. So that's what I will say about that. What is my personal favourite legendary Pokemon? You guys let me know, but mine, I've got to say, is Rayquaza. And then my favourite pseudo-legendary, I've got to say, is Salamence. So Rayquaza and Salamence are my favourite legendaries and pseudo-legendaries. To be honest, I'd always thought Lucario was a pseudo-legendary, but apparently not. And that I confirmed a while back now. Have a really good feeling this guy will age better than anyone will give him credit for. I think he will age well, because at least he will take normals in the future. But he has never, and he will never, take super attacks, which is definitely an L. If you can foresee enemy super attacks though from turn 1, this guy would actually be really good, that's what I will say. Which is your anime character based on your birth month? Well, I was born in September, so I'm taking the GOAT, that is Goku, that is a W for me. You guys let me know which character did you get, but me personally, I got Goku, so we do definitely take those Ws. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, years later, and he still does not have his Easy A. Jiren got his Easy A before him, Goku Black got his Easy A before him, and he still does not have his Easy A, but both of these Easy A's were garbage, so Goku is sweating. Is he gonna be garbage upon Easy A? Time will tell. What I will say is that I'm not optimistic, so if he is good, I will definitely be surprised. Dokkan Cupcakes, these do look pretty good. The only issue there is, all of these units are mid. Not a single one of them is top tier. I mean, some of them are decent to be fair. Goku Black and Zamasu, Vegeta as we just discussed. But yeah, most of them are mid or garbage. Goten and Trunks are better than LR Future Gohan. Now, let's be fair, this is obviously baiting, and if anyone actually believes that this person believes this, then you are a moron, my friend, because obviously this person doesn't believe this, because no one believes this. The only person that would believe this is an absolute moron. To be fair, Emmy may well be an absolute moron, but I don't think this person is that moronic, even if they are a moron. Anyway, let's move on. Because Gohan, by the way, you can make the argument he's the best unit in the game. I don't think he is, but he's definitely in the conversation. And we're going to end with this. Not only did Baby steal Vegeta's body, he also stole his wife. Well, actually, Vegeta deserves this, because if you remember, Vegeta is the one that offed Yamcha, and after he offed him, he took his girl. So this is poetic justice if you ask me. Anyway, let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree with me that, I don't know, God Goku is better than Gohan and Piccolo, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.